Alright, hello everybody. I believe we are still in Rancho Cucamonga by the 210 freeway, but we might be in Fontana city limits. I'm not too sure on that. We are at the intersection of Day Creek and Highland. And there is a ARCO gas station off to the left here that has a Ryko Softgloss MAXX, and I believe it has MacNeil Tech 21 dryers. I've only found a handful of setups that are like that, so I figured I'm over here and it's on my way home anyway. I might as well come and check it out and get a video of it. So that's what we're going to do tonight. Oh, and before anyone says it in the comment section, there are, I'm not sure how well the camera's picking it up, but there are smears of what looks like water and stuff on the windshield. That is not from any particular wash or anything I did to the exterior. That was my botched attempt to clean the interior of the windows. So, yeah, just... Top wash, it says special wash for 12. I think I read that correctly. Seems like those back two brushes are going to be quite violent. Yeah, they're pushing it way too hard. What the heck? Alright, so I'm going to bear that in mind while we do this for a video anyway. That is extremely violent. Do you see that? Oh my god. Well, no wonder those panelings are cracked. You can see Color Wave is going to work on the car in front of us right now. Alright, so for the first time ever for an in-bay automatic, I actually ordinarily don't, okay, that guy went real fast. I've never folded my mirrors in for an automatic, but seeing that, what those side brushes did for the car in front of us, I'm not gonna take a chance with not folding them in. I'm sure we're in for a very awesome experience, and I'm being sarcastic. I'm going to go out on a limb and say this is probably a tunnel wash at some point because of the length of the bay. Okay, so clearly the violence of the brushes extend to the front two ones as well. I don't think those are supposed to be pressed in that hard. These ones are not quite pressing in as hard. Never mind. Wow. Well, that was an experience, I must say. Thankful that nothing in my vehicle or on my vehicle came off as a result of the aggressive brushes, but that really needs to be adjusted by ownership. Because despite the fact that there's a disclaimer sign that says they're not responsible, I'm sure someone could find them negligent if it causes a huge issue. The pressure that pushes the brushes in really should be adjusted if they're really wanting to reduce the possibility that someone claims damage. That might be a good place to start, ARCO. As for everything else performed to standards. I was actually kind of surprised how big that bay was, which is the reason I suspect that it was either a full service or an express tunnel at some point in time. Alright, I wonder how many of you actually caught this, because I just went back on my footage. I didn't point this out when I originally was going through the dryers, because I thought maybe I was tripping balls or something. Apparently, that set of MacNeil Tech 21s, did you notice the top two blower nozzles actually rotate? Now, I have seen that, but I've never seen it on in-bay automatic ever. I've only ever seen that set up on MacNeil Tech 21 systems that are on express tunnels. So that was quite a surprise. That was the last thing I was expecting. Yeah, I'm sure this is something that might excite NC Swanson's, I'm sure. Anyway, that was one heck of a surprise. That's it, for real this time.